Reason Gaming versus Dignitas in the first round playoff stages of the Crossfire Intel Challenge 7 live in Enschede at the Wizard Gaming Centre. It is packed house now with a number of teams being knocked out already, the last 16 already, or I could say the last 12 because we've already had 4 go. And no one going down to the opening frags. Strike was, I believe, Dignitas' map choice. They didn't think they were going to go for it, but it is the map. Dignitas won the first knife round. Reason won the second knife round. And Reason chose to attack. Lighters was huge against Fnatic. Obviously, we saw them this morning against Fnatic on this map, taking it 13-8 Reason Gaming. This is why they topped the group. Dignitas scraping through by the skin of the teeth in the group stages. At the moment, very, very slow play. The first round vital. Fantasy looking round. Raz the first man to go down to Duffer. Fantasy works his way in towards A side. Diablo taking down Robbie. That is, you'd assume the scope down. And he is just to the side of him. That is Diablo up there. He gets taken down by Enrio instead. Enrio hops down. Jermaine taking down Duffer. Things suddenly hotting up. Fantasy works his way in. This is big round from Dignitas. It is one-on-one. Lighters versus Fantasy. Fantasy having to duck down. Lighters going looking. Bomb loose. Just got a glimpse of Fantasy there, I think. He's hidden himself into the corner. And you know what? Lighters didn't know where he was. Coming round. He thinks he's gone around the back. Time limit goes. And nice play from Fantasy there. Picking up 2 frags in the opening round. The binds, not quite as they used to be. Hi, here's my awesome bind from Raz. Not quite the abuse that used to go between the likes of TCM, Reason, and Dignitas. It is all friendly, but they're practically the same team these days. There's so many mix between them. Socklon obviously used to be Dignitas. We've got Enrio that used to be in the same team with Reason. TCM as well, all mixed in between the two. Lighters peeking round, picks up. No, he didn't land the frag on Jermaine. Tagged him up heavily. Robbie does land the frag on Diablo. Scoping it up from corner house. Duffer tossing grenades out, didn't land it. He knows there's one in that corner by Palm Tree. Comes around, leaping into him, it was Jermaine. Socklon takes down Raz as well, and now they're going to work their way in towards that bomb site, A site. It's clear, taking a quick peek. Robbie is around there, Socklon lining up the shots in that corner. I just get so confused when I see Socklon. I was thinking, hang on a minute, isn't he Dignitas? No, he's Reason now. And Rio comes around the back. Duffer takes down Robbie. Fantasy and Enrio versus Socklon, Duffer, and Lighters. Dignitas on the defense. They got the first round. Will they get the second? Enrio bashing out then bullets. Fantasy, meanwhile, trying to sneak in while distracted. There's one just around by the corner. It is Lighters taking him down. Duffer takes down Fantasy. That's the first round for Reason. It's all square 1-1. 2-0 at the moment. I'm not too sure who Impact are playing. It's it'll come to me. It's not TLR. It's you have the power. He has the technology. I haven't got Juris running, giving me scores at the moment. I think H2K were leading their score, leading their match quite big. At the moment, I believe they're on a break. Lighters taking out Fantasy, the opening frag there. Diablo also on Jermaine. Duffer on Raz. Looking good for Reason this round. Socklon onto Robbie. Enrio is last man standing. And it is 5-man so far. There it is. Diablo goes down. Team Ace. The shouting going between them. It is Yo-Yo Tech versus Impact. Of course, it is H2K. They were dominating TLR when the last saw, and Power Gaming are one map up against Power Game Pentagram, sorry. At the moment, though, Lighters. Raz down in Duffer. Lighters looking. Robbie on Diablo with the scope. All slowed down again. Dignitas have the 2-man advantage. Enrio around the B side. He's not really got anyone near him. Raz does have someone near him just around that corner. Robbie takes down Revolt. It was Revolts that was there. Raz going looking for frags. Socklon and Lighters last two standing. They both have good game heads on them. How will they deal with the situation? Early on could be going to a 2-2 situation, gets tagged up badly, going to dash out, he's got to be careful. Raz is in that shops just to the right hand side, and there is Enrio poking out. Lighters now with that AK, Enrio has got round the side there, takes him down. Lighters, he's going to have to go huge. Raz just to the left of him, there he is, ready and waiting. Game sound. Or speakers, he wants speakers up. We don't want to go too loud though. Anyway, I'm back. I was just shouting for the cameraman to hopefully go and have a look. Lyman at the meantime, laying out the smack to some of the teams. Duffer taking out Raz. Lighters is down for reason. As Diablo works his way in towards B side. Bomb with him. It's a three-man pushing towards B now. Diablo's going to rush straight in the house. It's going to be Robbie there straight away. Fancy going down.
Explosives planted.
Cyclone gets the bomb down. Coming round. Diablo, so confusing me now. Dignitas and Cyclone being in with reason. Diablo and Rio and Revolts. Diablo looking round, his last man standing. Robbie just around by the bomb. Robbie goes down. Enrio and Jermaine are with him. There is one. He's going to come round. Diablo lands it. No, he doesn't. Jermaine shuts him down. They're going to get the defuse, and that is going to be Dignitas' round.
Explosives diffused.
So, 3-2 to Dignitas. They did pull a 2-0 lead, but Reason fought the way back into it. And Rio with the opening grenade onto Diablo. Keen, as they'd like to call it. Duffer being tagged up down street. Is that Raz pushing straight up again? Jermaine with a grenade on Duffer. Rattling into that building. Cyclone has gone very defensive right into the corner. Peeking, wait and see if he can find Robbie on those iron stairs. Not there. Still waiting for Cyclone to pop out. Not there. Just waiting for Robbie. Where is Robbie? Jermaine, Raz, right in the corner of A bomb site. And Rio sat mid-street. Nobody's showing. Robbie is looking down B, that's why he's not on stairs. He's in the back corner. Just waiting for Reason to make their move. Walking into the defensive positions of Dignitas. And I believe, I don't know who I was talking to earlier, they were saying Dignitas have slowed the game down too much. Well, at the moment, it seems to be working as defensive here. Revolts tosses out that nade. Bomb in the hands of Cyclone, just about to move in. Robbie down, Cyclone with that scope. Robbie there again. And that is 4-2 to Dignitas. The smack talk coming out from Raz now. Well, no, I think he's suggesting they can't do anything. I believe is the words he was using. Lighters with the grenade. Like I said before, Lighters goes down, Reason stop. And that's currently the situation though. Reason on a big charge here. They've got 3-4 man, Robbie last man standing. For Dignitas, managed to take down Duffer, tries to go for a couple of random shots through the smoke, didn't get lucky. Tosses out that nade towards bomb site. It's going to land, I think. Oh, Revolts, who's there. Managed to get out just in time. Took him down to the Rezo health bar. It's all on Robbie. 4 man. He can catch, just caught a glimpse of the head. Didn't manage the shot though. They know he's there now. Catches a glimpse of a second on the bomb. He's got to be careful. There's going to be one coming up behind. No, they're not. They're all in very good fixed defensive positions here, Reason. And that was a nice clean round. It has to be said, it was a quick A push. And it worked. Lighters dodging that nade. They can easily run into A. Nice one, says Robbie. They're kind of smack talking themselves. Yeah. Oh, Raw, Light is in trouble there, getting tagged up heavy, but Diablo rushes down street, takes down Fancy, takes down Raz. Oh! I thought it was a team kill, but it wasn't, and Rio just caught him as, I think they kind of ran into each other and caught each other. 3 on 3 now. It was a good start, but they got a little bit too aggressive. Here they go. Cyclone moving in, Diablo revolts. All one clean, sweeping team move. There is one in that corner. Oh, and he's ready and waiting for him. Gets an easy shot in. Cyclone takes down Jermaine. It was Jermaine dashing around. Robbie just across to the side. Smoke heavy going down, and Rio is to the right-hand side of the main street. Getting ready. They know he's there. He takes down Revolts. They immediately spin around. They've got to be careful of Robbie. He's just behind that bin area. Makes a mad dash. Gets out. Slow things down. They're going looking for the frag rather than planting. Maybe they're going to revolt. They are. They're going to make a move around towards B. Meanwhile, Dignitas get tied up. And Rio had got himself a good position. Robbie being tagged up. He now knows they're going for B, and he's got their scope trained on that spot. Diablo and Cyclone. One of them's going to show. There it is. Quick flash. Did they see it? Bomb plant goes in. It was Cyclone. Diablo up on stairs. Cyclone and Diablo in the defense. Robbie moving in with Deagle. He's going to have Enrio coming around the other side. Look, Cyclone picks up that fight with the SMG. Smoke going down from Robbie. Is he going to go for the defuse? Oh, beautiful. Waited for Diablo there. He knows he's got one more. It's scope on scope. Robbie on Cyclone. The ex-Dignitas sniper versus the new Dignitas sniper. Comes around. Oh, what a lovely shot from Robbie there. And he's going to get the defuse as well. Absolutely beautiful play. Very well done from Robbie. And that is 5-3 to Dignitas. Robbie going big when it counts there. It's through the smoke, using the smoke to perfect advantage there.
I think this says it all.
Yeah, that was actually me pointing. There's a picture on Tech9, it's on Tech9 Cadred. It was actually me pointing at the score, and a shocking score, trying to do a full shock, but instead they did a close-up on my face, and it just looked bad. Robbie landing the opening grenade frag onto Diablo there, continuing where he left off. Jermaine downing Duffer, Reason in all kinds of trouble. Jermaine is down by Cyclone, but Enrio immediately replies on lighters. 4-on-2 situation. Cyclone and Revolts having to go big once again. So many times Cyclone is asked to pull these performances off. Oh! Oh! Pulls off a shot through wall on Robbie. I don't think he was expecting that. He thought he got clear, made that dash. The bomb dropped in corner. Revolt's being tagged up. I think that was by Enrio. Oh, it was Enrio. Takes down Cyclone. Revolt's now all alone. He's got one in shops with him. Two to the sides. Being tagged up heavily. Fantasy there. 6-3 for Dignitas now. Big, strong defensive round here. Reason struggling to break them down. The abuse between the two teams. It's wonderful. Moment, Reason not finding a reason to cheer. Be interested to find out whose map strike was. It's a best of 3. Oh wow, it was just right in front of him, and Rio still came out better off. Duffer's going to be wondering what the heck happened. Cyclone downs and Rio in the process. Revolt's tossing out the grenades. It's a big B push here. Oh, and that grenade lands randomly onto Robbie. He did toss it down in towards that corner car area. And that was what he was after. It's 4-on-3. Reason with the advantage as they work their way into the site. Lighters has got himself still in that corner house. Cyclone lines up. Remember, Robbie down this time. They don't need to worry about him. Who do they need to worry about? That's the question. Big Jermaine in there. Jermaine goes down. Lighters downs in Fantasy and Raz. This is to take it 6-4. Raz is going to get a frag. No, he doesn't. He got saved by his teammate there, Revolts. Didn't actually do too much damage with him because he was on long range with that SMG. Comes leaping around the corner, and they've revolved round in towards A site, but Diablo is there taking down Raz. Fancy last man standing. Diablo downs him. Diablo going big when it counts. It's 4-6, and Diablo, that was only just the 2 exit frags he picked up there. 6-4. Reason going to be looking to try and take this to 6-all. It's a big ass though. Not really managed. They've been eating a few grenade frags early on. Not really managing to land the stop nades that they did on Fnatic. You can hear them rattling down the street, nobody going down. They've managed to get themselves into a good position, stopping and Rio that's been pushing straight up there. Rio and Raz, they've been the main ones, the aggressors. I can smell smoke, that's a bit worrying. Yeah, Diablo downs Raz, Fantasy on Duffer. Oh, Reason Gaming dropping left and right, but they managed to get a frag. Oh, back on Rio, Fantasy replies, Soklon, Diablo goes down, downs Fantasy. Robbie, Big Jermaine versus Diablo and Lighters. They're two players that you would like. I can smell candles.
Would you like some,
4 candles. No. Oh, it is candy, yes. I can see them in the bar now. Oh, a grenade trickles in. Diablo eats one from Robbie. Lovely shot from Robbie there. Pops up, takes Lighters down, 7-4. And this is going to be the round. Oh, and a timeout's been called already by Reason. So, we are back. This is D-Man with Quad V, bringing you all the action here. It is Dignitas versus Reason. Slight problem with Diablo's keyboard, which is what the delay was there between the halves. And I can give you a quick scores update. Power Gaming have won 2 straight maps as I predicted. And H2K have won 2 straight maps as I predicted. Hence we are sticking with the main game of the event. Hooray! D-Man 1, admins 0. Lighters ticking down Robbie. Peeking round. Big Jermaine is the last man standing. Reason need to pick up this defensive round start. Where is Jermaine? And there he is, ticking down Soklon, flicks his round, doesn't get the second frag, nearly did. Bomb loose in street though, which is going to be a bit tricky because Duffer is ready and waiting. Big D on the house. It's 12-9 currently Impact, losing to Yo-Yo Tech. They've just pulled a round back, trying to take it to overtime. Duffer backing off. Bomb is still there. Jermaine is going he's going to literally dash in and out. It's just the right hand side. He's got 2 of them lined up ready and waiting for him. Here he comes. There is Duffer. It's 8-5. First round of the defense goes to Reason. It was a good defensive round as well. I'll try and keep the score up to date on Impact at the moment. The Italian and French fans out there. The French admin was trying his best to get me to cast Yo-Yo Tech. I wonder why. Duffer lining up shots. No one going down to the opening grenades. Soklon missing the frag down street. It looks like it was moving into, it was Raz, I think it was. Revolts does take him down. Oh, there was someone around B there. And suddenly Soklon making a quick dash towards Iron Stairs. Looks straight up street. Catching a glimpse of anyone in that corner house. Robbie does take down Revolts. That's going to be behind him. He flicks straight round. Got incoming, tosses out a nade. I think I saw a nade coming in as well. There it is. You heard it land. Takes a peek. The reactions of these guys are second to none sometimes. At the moment, it's 4-on-4. Dignitas very much like. Oh, Robbie's got a peek on someone there. I think it was Soklon. Yes, it is. It's Soklon. He's got his head tracked. He didn't go for the shot though. I think he's going to back around to A. Lost his smoke down street. Now the bomb is moving up towards over A now. Here we go. Enrio making his way up street. They know Soklon was back in that corner, so they're going to make the rush into there. There is one man around the backside. It is Fantasy. It was Duffer, sorry, and he goes straight down. Tagged from the side there. Diablo taking down Enrio with his deagle. Comes across. Big Jermaine goes, takes down Diablo. Soklon down. One man standing. It is Lighters. Oh, and he gets a headshot straight onto from Fantasy there. And that is 9-5. Dignitas now with the lead. I've already read them out. That was my little prediction rant. Yes. And Impact lost the first map to Yo-Yo Tech. The looks of it, they are now on to City Streets. I'm guessing it was around 13-9 score, somewhere around there. 13-8 or 13-9. Only Enrio with the bomb. Dignitas taking it slow, and Reasons Gaming's grenades not really landing early on, which is what Dignitas were doing in the defense. Reason were rushing straight into them. Very slow play from Dignitas. Seems to be working. Anti-stratting almost against Reason, who are so used to the fast, chaotic play, really. Which is what Dignitas used to be renowned for, obviously, like I say, various players that used to be in there. No longer. Raz lining up a grenade, tosses it out. Tosses out a smoke with it. It makes that mad rush into B. Grenade does land. Oh, it was Soklon's grenade landing on Enrio there. Lighters also on Robbie. Raz in a little bit of trouble here. His two teammates that came in with him. The bomb did get picked up. Raz looking for the frag. Oh, he's going to catch one in the back. Oh, no, he doesn't. Misses the deagle shot. Gets tagged up heavily. Having to dash out now. He's going to try and rush on back street. Revolts was sat ready and waiting for him. Dignitas' push onto B has not worked. Fancy. Oh, wow. Fancy does finally take down Revolts there. Takes down Lighter, sorry. Diablo on Jermaine. Fancy last man standing. He's going to go big here against Reason. Wouldn't put it past him. It's happened in the past, but he reloads. The bomb loose. He's got 7 seconds. It's not going to happen. He's trying to look for frags. They are not showing for him. It is the round 2 Reason, and he's just annoyed. He's just annoyed. It is 9-6. Reason with a nice defensive round there. Dignitas possibly played it a little too slow, but really backfired on them when they pushed in there. Is it just me, or can I smell cigarette smoke now? Ollie the producer. Jester as he's known. Also known as a generator. Runs on Red Bull and cigarettes. Soklon and Duffer. Fantasy down. Revolts with a couple of tags straight through. Revolt's being tagged up by that grenade, that car explosion. Fancy and Robbie are down for Dignitas currently. Raz takes down Duffer. Diablo replies onto Raz with the deagle. Soklon onto Big Jermaine, and Diablo closing things out with Enrio. I guess these keyboard problems are solved since he's joined. He's picked up 5 frags in the last 2 rounds, I believe. 9-7 the score, Reason. Chasing. Dignitas holding onto that lead at the moment. Duffer makes his way towards A side. Soklon lands a grenade. Frag next to a car, exploding in on Raz. Don't know what the other maps are. I've got to be honest, I've not looked. Or I didn't think to ask them. City Streets? No, I don't think I asked. Oh, I don't know. No. Oh, no, City Streets not too bad. Revolt's being taken down by Enrio. City Streets is happening for Impact at the moment. It's all square 0-0, just started there. Power Gaming. I tell you what, they were taken quite far by Pentagram. It was quite close scores, both rounds. I think it was like 13-10 both maps. So far from an easily done deal. Soklon picking up a frag. Onto Jermaine. Lining up. You can hear the sniper rifle of Robbie ringing out. Can't see it though. Duffer in the defensive position. Lighter's going to pick up a nice easy frag as Enrio comes straight into his crosshairs. Fancy came around behind though. Distraction from his teammate. Catches a glimpse. Going to get a frag in the backside of Diablo. The timer now ticking. 17 seconds, but where is the bomb? The bomb now moving around. We've got Duffer in the corner they need to take out. Fantasy's going to move in straight for it. He tries to push Duffer. He knows exactly where he is. He's going to get sucked on from the side. Comes around, takes down Duffer. Grenade, actually, from Robbie that took him down. And now Soklon is the last man standing. The grenade has been held up. And again, Dignitas run out of time. What on earth? I mean, they're playing it slow, but to run out of time twice in the last 3 rounds, let's not take things too slow here. Credit, hats off to Soklon for just getting out of the way there, I've got to be saying. Duffer goes down to the opening sniping shot of Robbie, and Robbie goes down to Soklon's own shot. Now straight down the street. Revolts being dropped by Raz. Diablo in and around statue. He's got 2 men just to the outside wall of that. Tags up one. It was Jermaine. Almost went down. Tries to get a bit of wall bang. He's got 1 right on the statue with him. Lighters takes down Fancy. It was Fancy pushing. He's still got 2. 1 just to the garage. Oh, Diablo lands a nice one onto Jermaine there. Peeking over wall. He's got a second ahead of him. Raz it is. Diablo takes him down with that deagle. Takes down Enrio, sorry. Following Raz as he works his way towards statue. Diablo is just there. Diablo going big in this round. Can he finish it off? No, he can't. Raz is there. It's 1-on-1. Raz versus Soklon. Bomb is loose in street just behind Raz now. Soklon peeking round. Looks around. Oh, Would you believe? That was such an easy shot, and I can't believe he missed it. I don't know. I just don't know. What? I'm looking at Dutch. Oh, right. Oh, Mark. Mark, you can't be in Cyprus giving that talk. Look, Zora at home with the baby. Well, not quite, but he will be soon. And Mark over in Cyprus, I'm sure they're both watching. I'm hoping the stream has improved for you guys. It certainly should have. We're on a completely different streaming platform now. The one that was originally planned. Up and running. We are here live in Enschede at the Wizard Gaming Centre for Crossfire Intel Challenge 7. Reason Gaming versus Dignitas, the first of the knockout stages. We've seen some great playoff rounds so far. There is no winner bracket or lower bracket. It is straight playoffs. Best of 3. All the teams think it is the best format. It can be cruel, as Loaded have found out. There is no lower bracket. Once you're out, you're out. Came a long way, and they won't be happy, but to be fair to them, it was a very exciting game. They knew they should have taken a backlot. It was so close on backlot. I think it was like 13-11 in the end. Tom's keyboard still having problems. Saying he can't move. It looks like he's... No, look, it moves left. This is what he's saying. It moves left and left only. Here we go. We are returning back into the game. It is Reason Gaming versus Dignitas. It is 10-8. Dignitas with the lead. Reason Gaming in defense. This is the 19th round. And Revolt's looking around. Robbie with a grenade, taking down Duffer. Opening up. Been a big gap. Will have given both teams a chance to maybe try and clear their heads. I don't know. Maybe Reason we're a little distracted. Diablo certainly was. Duffer won't be happy after all that time going down so quickly to that grenade. Oh, nice shot. Revolt's ready and waiting for Raz there. Fully expecting him to come around the corner. Backs away so not to take any wall banging hits. Lighters in that defensive position. Soklon looking for frags. With his brother looking on. Back in England. Luxor, formerly of Dignitas. Meet your makers. But Robbie takes down Soklon. Wouldn't have happened to Jason. Diablo takes the Lighters, sorry, coming round, getting a double kill on Enrio and Jermaine. How the earth he took down Jermaine there. Got a bit of a lucky headshot, I think, with a spray. Lighters going for his third. It's not going to happen. Robbie up there with the deagle. And Diablo just around the corner. Catches a glimpse. Oh, missed badly there, though. Jumped and shot the wall. Last man standing. Fantasy and Robbie. Oh, leaping around. He needs to be careful. He hasn't got the range. Switches to Deagle. Has got the range with that. Diablo. He's got Fantasy and Robbie. Fantasy planting. Robbie defending. Diablo peeks. Takes round. Oh, he didn't land that fake. Needed to land the shot there. Robbie's there this time. Robbie going big that round as well. Picking up quite a few. 1, 2, 3. Not bad round for Robbie. It is 11-8. It was 11-8, not 12-8. I'm pretty sure of that. To Dignitas. Dignitas currently in the attack. Shots coming out. Suddenly it's getting real. Dignitas may well take the first map on strike. Soklon. Is it? Not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's 11-8. It was definitely 10-8 on the pause. Trying to confuse me, damn it. Jermaine. He's the only one down for Dignitas at the moment. Revolt's camping himself up. This is almost like Counter-Strike more than COD 4. It's just slow paced at the moment. No, I casted a while. So, at the moment, there is Razaki. Razaki? That's like a mix of Rajaki and Raz. It is Raz. Rajaki over in Yo-Yo Tech. No, Rucko is. Sorry. Ragaki's not even here. What am I on about? I'm just losing the plot. Raz works his way up street. He's got one behind garage, one behind statue. Works his way and just got a glimpse of one on the statue. It was Diablo. Peeks around. All fixed and working now, no problems. So he goes down to Fancy, 3 on 3. Oh, Lighters has got 2 coming round. Robbie shuts him down. Robbie takes a second, and this is a big charge from dignitas. Socklon trying his best to take a shot on Robbie, manages to land it, rushes in. He's going to get picked off easily by Robbie on the third. Revolts takes down Robbie. It's all happening very fast, breakneck speed. Fantasy locking in. Revolts comes around. He's got Fantasy ahead. Fantasy pops up, and now it's 12-8. Now they have map point. Oh, we got connection interrupt on Revolts. What? Where? When? Yeah, I'm not saying that. We've been disconnected here or something, or has the server crashed, or what? I think we've been disconnected. I'm loving that. Someone's kicked our network cable, I reckon.
Yeah, that would be you.
I'm not. I'm not going anywhere near it. Not guilty. Network cable here is in.
Well, then it's a server.
And we are back by the looks of it. Just about. This could well be the final round. Who knows? It is Dignitas versus Reason Gaming. We are back in there. 12-8 the current score to Dignitas. As Unreal lands the one on Diablo. Here we go. Dignitas rushing into A site. Lighters Richards down Jermaine as he gets in there, but Raz on Duffer. Peeking round. 2 stacked up on statue. Revolt's taking down Razaki. Razaki? It's like a Rajaki Raz mix. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It would be a French-English mix, and that's just not a pretty sight. Robbie and Fancy, last 2 standing for Dignitas, Lighters and Socklon. Lighters goes, Socklon goes down. Lighters manages to revenge his kill, but Robbie again. Robbie's been phenomenal in this game, and that is 13. I say good half, but I suppose it is 13-8. So that is the first map decided.